Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. I thought I had my phone silenced. Silence, people, silence. I thought I had it silenced. Why me? Hold on, y'all. How do you get that off of there? Okay. I'm getting... didn't have that part silenced. Ooh. Okay. Sorry about that. Hey, everybody. It's Cathy. We're Sassy Silver Sisters. It's June 9th, 2026. This is crazy. Time is flying by, y'all. Flying by. Okay, let's see what the weather's going to be today, because I have some errands to run after I get done what I'm doing. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
In Culpeper, it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Today, you can look for intermittent clouds, with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 68 degrees.
Okay.
Good news. Your Prime membership
Alexa,
includes Alexa
stop.
Plus for free.
I don't even want
Upgrade
it.
to Alexa,
Alexa,
Plus and
I said
experience our
stop.
smartest and most helpful AI yet.
Alexa, stop. 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 Why does she have to put in advertisements? I don't like that. It should say, do you want to hear some tips and tricks? Or do you want to hear some suggestions? It don't ask you, it just does it. Don't make me get started. Comments popped out. Where are the comments? Hey, Alyssa, how are you? How's the new job? I hope everything's going great. Yeah, I have to do some errands because I've got a cookie order that has to go out quickly. And, well, quick for me, since I do it part-time. Can't wait for you to try something like that too, Alyssa. Just study, 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 study. You'll be surprised. If people like your product, you'll be surprised. Okay. And you know what else I was thinking about? I need to have some thank you cookies. It just dawned on me. It could be thank you cookies. And have them dated, of course, in a container. And have them in the freezer. And when somebody does you a favor, you can give them some thank you cookies. Is that a good idea? I think that's a good idea. I would like to get a thank you stencil. But I tried this. It's on here. I tried this app. But I haven't experimented with it. But I looked to see if it was going to work, and it's called AR Drawing. It's called AR Drawing. AR Drawing. AR Drawing. AR Drawing. And it will, of course, it's got to go through advertisements, everything. It will, you put the picture on your app. You put the picture on your app, and then it will go. How do I want to say this? It will see where your cookie is, or paper, whatever you're trying to draw, and then wait a minute, let me answer. Filter, hold on, filter lowest price. Online. I am online. Poor child. I can't remember her schedule. She can't remember my schedule. Anyway, so you hold it over your paper or whatever, and then it shows you. I'm going to play with it. I'm going to play with it and see if I can use it, because I am not that very good at lettering. Because when I was in, you know how girls have fancy writing? I don't have fancy writing. Talk later. Anyway, so I don't have fancy writing. So I'd like to have something to guide me to fancy writing. Because when I was let's see, I don't know what grade it was, the beginning of high school or whatever, they had speed reading, and it was high school, and they had shorthand classes and all that. Well, if you ever took shorthand, not that I write in shorthand anymore, but I write like it's almost a straight line sometimes. And sometimes I can't read my writing. So, okay. Now my phone turned off. What is it with this? I'm getting too old. Getting too old. Okay, so I hope your new job is good, Alyssa. I really do. Okay, now let me do the notes for the day, because I got them in my notes. That's why I call them my notes. Notes, notes, notes. Where are they? Okay, here they are. Okay, June 9th, Donald Duck Day, International Omelet Day, and National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day. I think Mom likes rhubarb. I don't know. Historical events. China leases Hong Kong to the United Kingdom for 99 years. That was in 1898. Brinks unveils the first armored security van in 1898. Interesting. Robert Goddard patents the first rocket-powered airplane. 1931. Donald Duck debuts on Disney in 1934. And then we have some birthdays. So if June 9th is your birthday, happy birthday. George Stephenson invented the steam locomotive, 1781. Cole Porter, composer, lyricist. These are birthdays now, 1893. So, George Stephenson invented the steam locomotive, but his birthday is 1781. Robert Cummings, actor, 1908. Dick Patel, sportscaster, 1940. Michael J. Fox, he played in Back to the Future, 1961. Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, 1963. Natalie Portman, Queen Amidala or whatever in Star Wars, 1981. Now, Johnny Depp, he is a character. But I don't know, what do you think is his best character? I liked him as the pirate because he's laughable. Okay, all right. So now I got a couple of, I've got to get off here like 12:45, guys. So, because Alyssa, we're having our Sassy Squad. There's Suzette too, having the Sassy Squad at 1 p.m. the Zoom meeting. Everybody, say hi to Alyssa and Suzette. How you doing? New jobs all around. It's funny how everybody's got the new job at the same time. Oh, the reviews. Now, let me show you this real quick. Because if you like, I got some vanilla ice cream. And I got this at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going, oh well, worth a shot. Let me see. Syrup Delight. And I've already tasted it because I couldn't help myself. Because that's the reason I went to the store. But it's milk, corn syrup, sugar, salt, potassium sorbate, preservative, natural flavor, and caramel color. Contains milk. Made in the USA. Serving size is 2 tablespoons. Ha! 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 Calories 120. So I had it in the refrigerator, but it's... Now I will make a mess with this. Even cold, it still pours. Ah! I'm the only one eating from it. But it's so good. It's so good. So you guys get some ice cream, get some syrup, caramel. Treat for the day. Well, actually, it started the other day. Not hard or stressful. That's what you want, kiddo. It will. I say all the time, the more you do, the more you're able to do. And, you know, some of those jobs are, you only get hired if you know somebody. So the more people you know. Y'all have to get some ice cream. If you're like me and you like the stuff you add to your ice cream better than the ice cream. Oh my gosh. I can't have a lot of ice cream around me. Now, Mom is a coffee ice cream person. I do not crave her ice cream. But I'm one of them that could get a bucket of ice cream, pour a bunch of syrup on it, and not get up till I'm finished the bucket. Ugh. Waste not, want not. Right? Oh, I wanted to ask you too, have you ever made caramel sauce from sweetened evaporated milk? Have you ever done that? Because a lot of times I will have, man, I want to even lick the bowl. Oh my gosh. I think it's because it's so hot outside. A lot of times I'll have evaporated milk, sweetened evaporated milk on the shelf. 2 caramel sauce. Let me see if they show it. If they show it, and I don't know the difference. Easy caramel sauce. Okay, in 15 minutes. With using standard evaporated milk in about 50. I thought it was the sweetened one. Oh, this is if you want to make it with a recipe. If you're specifically using sweetened condensed milk, which already has sugar in it, you can make a thick caramel spread without cooking over a stove top. The way I did it a while back was I put it in some water and let it boil. I don't know how long, I forgot. But the stovetop method says place an unopened can of sweetened condensed milk into a saucepan, fill the pot with water, ensuring the water level is above the top of the can. Simmer for 3 hours. I did not do that. You can also put it in a slow cooker. And it darkens over time. But I did not, I just let it simmer. I don't think I took the time to even, I don't know. I forgot. It's been a long time ago. But it did turn dark. And it did taste good. Because it tastes good already. It's sweetened. And then, let's see what else I got. I did get to go, yeah, Look it up before and then try it. It is nice weather for ice cream. Oh my gosh. And this ice cream is just vanilla. What made me mad is I went to McDonald's to get an ice cream sundae, and it was only this big. And I was paid $2.99 for it. And I said, oh well, I wanted something sweet. I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of ice cream because I'd just sit there and eat it. Went back the next time, a couple days later, I said, oh, I'll eat this ice cream. Went to McDonald's, got the same thing. So like I said, it's only like this big for $2.99. It went up in price. I'm going, you brat. So I got it, but I said never again. So I went and got the, store brand vanilla ice cream. And it was $2.99. I said, this will last me. If I can control myself, it will last me for days. So far so good. I still have some left. But that's the reason I went to the store, is because I wanted to get some sauce. And I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on the sauce. So I said, well, I love all of it. So I'll get caramel sauce. And when I saw that, it was only like $1.25 at Dollar Tree. I said, it's worth trying it. Okay. She used condensed milk and water. What I used to do, oh my gosh, I couldn't stand the flavor. But anyway, let me finish this story. So I said, this is worth a shot, $1.25. I'll use it up no matter if I like it or not. It's okay. So, tell you a story. We're doing story time now for, I haven't started it yet, but our blog is going to be sister stories. Your mom used to use condensed milk and water. My mom used to do half and half regular milk, and she diluted dry milk. You know how you make dry milk? And she mixed it. I hated it with a passion. I hated it. So when I went, it must have been a Marine Corps thing. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know where she got the idea. I don't know. I don't care. I did not like it. So we went to visit somebody else who did the same exact thing. And I said, but I don't, and she served all the kids because she had a bunch of kids and we're all sitting around. And she had ice cubes in her milk. And I'm going, what's the ice cubes for? And she said, it helps with the taste of the milk. And that worked. She had ice cubes in there. It made it colder, so it tasted better. Dry milk tastes nasty. I'll have dry milk in the cupboard every once in a while for baking or emergency baking, cooking, whatever you need this much milk. You can make it with the dry milk and you're not going to spoil anything. Oh my gosh, it just brings back memories. I hated that milk. It was, to me, not good. And we could put chocolate in it or strawberry or whatever to make it taste better, but gosh, oh, yuck. Anyway, I don't know, yuck. Anyway, okay, so the next one, I've told y'all about this before since I was at the Dollar Tree. No, it's not going to be on the video. Sorry. So, I need to talk, I still have my mom's recipe planned for us to make. I just haven't had time, sorry. We've had a lot going on at mom's house plus me. So, but I still have it. I have it listed. I'm waiting to do it. So we're going to make a chocolate cheesecake or some kind of something recipe, and then do a video taste test. This one is, at the Dollar Tree, you get 6 and the reason I bought it, 6 packs, and I've already tasted it here, but I want you, it's a hydrate, so it has everything you need. Everybody's going through this dehydration stuff with all the meds, so every once in a while I'll go through it. And so I got up one night because my foot was cramping, and I said, I don't have any of this stuff. I've used it all. So I said, I'll just go ahead and have a pinch of salt. I didn't have no pickles or nothing. So a pinch of salt, you know, and it worked. I just poured a little bit of salt in my hand, and that worked. And that took it away, which tells me I need hydration somethings. So this has sodium, of course, but it's got potassium, vitamin A, vitamin C, all these vitamins. And I don't even use the whole thing. I use a little bit and a little bit of water, like a cup of water, and drink that down in the evening. If I think I'm going to have some problems, which here lately. And the reason for that, let's go to the allergy specialist said you can double up on your 24-hour store-bought meds. Okay, cool. Well, I doubled up on the store-bought meds. And I've done this for a minute, right, for a few weeks. And it's working. And so, a couple days ago, I said, okay, I'm getting ready to, you know, have doctor's appointments and all that. Try to push it off as far away as possible. But I noticed that in the evening, I'm getting sleepy, like tired and yawning. And I'm going, what in the heck is going on now? I never get tired. I don't get tired. I get physically tired, but I don't get ADHD, mentally tired. So I'm going, what's going on? What's going on? So I said, I better start checking my blood pressure, because high blood pressure is a silent killer. So you don't always know when your blood pressure is high, low, in between, whatever. So I took my blood pressure, and I'm going, something's wrong with this machine, because it was normal blood pressure, right? I was telling my daughter, something's wrong with this machine. So I waited a while and took it again, and it was normal. I don't have normal blood pressure. So I took it again later on, you know, a couple days later, and it was normal again. I'm going, something's wrong. Yeah, I hope you have a good day at work, Suzette. It will be fine. It does get less. You know how people have anxiety? They want to go to work, but they have anxiety because they're nervous about going to work. They don't understand that's normal. It's normal to be stressed. It's normal to be worried. It's normal. So, like Alyssa said, over time that kind of goes, unless you're at a job that is, your boss puts too much on you or whatever, that kind of stress, that's not good. But as far as learning and all that, it's always stressful. Always. Because you want to do a good job. Always. Okay. So I got that over with, and guess what? So my daughter, because I couldn't be here on Monday, I was helping my daughter get things straightened out with her car. Her car had to have some things, oil change, and it was spread out so far that when she has her oil change, I usually meet her, and then we'll go have lunch or whatever. So we did. day is over already. Yeah, I know, we keep forgetting that, don't we, Suzette? Anyway, so we stopped by a thrift store that we like. Of course, we couldn't find much. And then I have it on my Amazon list. I don't know if I got it on the wish list or not, but whatever. To get a, what do you call that? A zester. Okay? And this is not as big as it looks. Comparison, it's a zester. And you know, and I only paid, which I'm happy, because I like my deals, 50 cents. I only paid 50 cents. That's even better than a yard sale. Anyway, so I was going to spend $5 or whatever for a zester. It was going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. This is going to work. And guess what they do with the zesters? They take the cookie. Let's see. Let's pretend this is a cookie. They take the cookie and they go around the edges to make it even. If you're worried about it, they go around the edges to make it even. I'm going, I can do that. Okay, check back later, and I'm going to read the card in a little bit. Have a good one, Suzette. Anyway, so I said I could do this. So I was happy to get my 50 cents instead of spending $5. Let's see, where are we now? Okay. Waiting on the latest things that are happening was we went back to the restaurant that we went to as sisters not too long ago, and it's good food, and my daughter didn't even know it was there, so she's spreading the word, and I loved it. And I got a taco salad. And then we went to that thrift shop, and we stopped by a bin store. I think new people took it over because it's different. It's just different, and so I didn't get anything there either. But that's okay. People are allowed to do whatever. Believe it or not, I'll let them. She was very disappointed. We spent more time in the little thrift shop than we did in this big bin store. It's where they get returns. They get returns from different stores, Walmart, wherever. They get these returns. And sometimes these returns are fine. One person put on there, because you could see it, the one person put on there, on the label it said returned because changed mind. Because you're allowed to do that on Amazon. So that's okay. But I didn't find anything. They had a few curtains. They just changed the way the shop is. It's called Bintastic in Culpeper. They change. It's not going to stop me from going in there and checking it out every now and then. But it feels, and everything was $5 yesterday. But it feels to me like it was different than the other one, than whoever run it before. They had different prices. They had the regular $5 whatever's going on each day, $5, $3, $2, $1. They had that. And then they had other boxes of other stuff, and it was high prices for returns. But that's on them. You know, they can do whatever. Doesn't ever hurt to go look. Okay. So I'm going to read, on Mondays I usually read inner peace cards. My allergies. Oh my goodness. So, these are inner peace cards, Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. And this is how we started. And then we started getting into all this other stuff. And I didn't want to repeat. So on Fridays, it's affirmation cards, which we're not really happy with, but it's okay. And then on Sundays, it's Dr. Phil quotes, which I love. So, what's everybody doing this week? We're still waiting on an installer to contact Mom, so he can make an appointment or whatever to come by and check the windows out. So I'll find out today. Heading out. Okay, Alyssa. 1 p.m. is the Zoom. If you're interested in stopping by and saying hi, we're only on there 45 minutes. And I don't even know if Kelly can make it. Rhonda's supposed to, so I don't know. I might be on there all by myself again. It's okay. Okay, talk to you later, Alyssa. Have a good one. Let me do the peace card real quick. It says, I release the need to determine how things should be. Oh my gosh. I think I've done that a long time ago. It's like, you don't have plans, you have goals. So that the plan is to do it by Friday and it don't get done. Your goal is to get this done as soon as you can. It says, if you are suffering in your life right now, I can guarantee that this condition is tied up with some kind of attachment to how things should be going. Have you ever seen somebody get so upset? It turns out okay, but they're so upset because it didn't turn out exactly how they wanted it to be. They need to let go of that because it was okay. It's okay. So, all right, ladies. I hope y'all have a good week. And our Zoom call is at 1 p.m. today. If you can make it, wonderful. If you can't, you just can't, right? And we'll talk to y'all later. It's the Sassy Squad that has the that we try to have some type of video meeting once a month. So we'll see. All right, guys. We shall talk to you later. Have a great week. And I was just going to be on here at the... I timed it right. I